Advent gives people their life back. Without the care and the team of this company, people would be spending a lot more time in the hospitals.
You know, we talk about, well, what do you do? And sometimes I say, I get people home.
It's a family-owned and operated company that empowers patients in need. It's patient-focused, and that is the running guideline into how we operate daily.
Hospitals, you're very isolated. You're surrounded by people that you don't know. They're poking and prodding at you all the time. It's hard to get sleep. So when you're home, you just get to rest. It's so important for healing.
With Advent, from the onset, it was obvious that the foundation of Advent is the passion for the patients.
Advent's never about the bottom line. You've really developed a family-type relationship with them.
Advent was, I can say, heavenly sent to us. They took care of us like we was their own family. And they still do that right now today. I would never leave Advent.
Advent is a durable medical equipment company that specializes in high-tech respiratory services such as mechanical ventilators.
The fact that patient care is number one is really the driving force behind everybody here at Advent. When Carla started this company back in 2004, she saw the need to serve these patients that are, very vulnerable, that didn't have advocates like we are for them. So they would go home and get readmitted to the hospital or just, had to fight for their care. And so for us, to have that patient-centric mentality, and it's really what built the company. And then all of the success of the business is followed from that concept.
So Advent will ensure safety of the patient a couple of ways. Initially, we will visit the patient in their facility and do an evaluation of what their needs are, what kind of medical equipment do they need.
And we keep every single trach that every patient needs in stock. So when they need that, they get it immediately. That's alone sets them apart from everybody.
Patient safety is incredibly important. It's a scary thing, right, to be ventilator dependent and, and very vulnerable. We'll actually accompany that patient from the hospital to the home to make sure that, all their equipment's going to continue to function. We go through and do a setup at the home prior to the patient going home, which, believe it or not, there's competitors of ours have sent a patient home and there's no equipment there, which I don't know how you could possibly do that.
We want to make them successful at home, which we employ a large number of respiratory therapists. Our ratios are, higher than the counterparts out there. We spend a lot more time, more hours training those patients.
They really do take care of the patients. Sometimes they don't have to go to the doctor because they can just call the RT and they can kind of troubleshoot over the phone. And if they can't, our driver will be out there to exchange the equipment for repair.
We have Advocare Pharmacy, which we started 7 years ago. It allows us to deliver medications directly to the patients' homes. A lot of our patients are very complex from a medical standpoint, so they were going out to multiple pharmacies to try to get different medications. We're able to consolidate all of those, handle all of their refills, and we're very proactive with that.
I was injured in an auto accident, was instantly paralyzed from the chest down. I get all of my medications through Advocare, and a lot of times the deliveries are coordinated between Advent and Advocare. So it's just another thing that's off of my shoulders that I don't have to worry about.
Advent does a lot of things, but I think the biggest thing that we do that is incredibly important is we get patients home.
They tend to recover faster, appreciate all their surroundings, in their home. We see them thrive.
All the equipment, Advent's got that taken care of. All you have to do is focus on your child or your loved one. Just bring your baby home. I got the rest of it, and that's what Advent does.
We can always call Advent and somebody can always respond. Advent always made sure a patient is first. They are family. Advent is family to us.
Advent, they're always there. They go over and beyond. All smiles, last hugs.
It really is like calling a family member over when you need something.
Advent is good. I know they care about me so much.
I just want to thank everyone at Advent. they know what they did and how they blessed us tremendously. And I'm grateful. We're grateful.